Hello students, welcome to the e-learning class of accountancy. Today we are going to learn about how interest on drawing is charged upon partner's drawing that are made against profit. You have to make sure that the drawings are made against profit because the drawings can also be made against capital, but what we are going to study about is the drawings which are calculated or which are withdrawn against profit of the firm. So let's start with some basic concepts. Suppose in a question the date of withdrawal is not given. You have been mentioned that a partner withdrew a specific amount, but the date of withdrawal is not given, then the interest on drawing will be calculated for 6 months. Suppose it states that Mr. A withdrew 60,000 during the year, calculate interest on drawing at 10% per annum, you will calculate it for 6 months. But one thing that you have to keep in mind is interest on drawing is to be charged at an agreed rate per annum, then only the interest will be calculated on time basis. यानी कि अगर क्वेश्चन में लिखा है 6% पर annum पे calculate करो, in that case you will consider the 6 months or whatsoever the time period is. But in question, in case the word per annum is missing, they have written you have to calculate interest on drawing at 6%. The word per annum is missing, then interest will be calculated without considering the time factor. You will not consider the months there. The months will be considered only if the word per annum is written with the rate of drawings. In case the word per annum is missing, the time period will not be considered. So this is some basic information. Now let's move forward to our first formula, which is the simple method. Simple method use कब करेंगे? It will be used when only a single drawing is given. Drawings multiplied by rate upon 100 into time period upon 12. Drawings given होंगी questions में, rate of interest on drawing given होगा question में, time period means the time left after the date of drawing. Suppose let's solve it with the help of an example. If A withdrew 60,000 rupees on 1st July 2020, you have to calculate interest on drawing at 6% per annum. Now in this question, the amount of drawing is 60,000. The rate of interest is 6% per annum. So that will be 60,000 into 6 upon 100 multiplied by the time period. Time period, the partner has withdrawn 1st July. So from 1st July till 31st March, they are 9 months. So it will be 9 upon 12. So the answer will be 2,700 rupees interest on drawing for.
Our next method is product method. Now when we have to use product method is when there are multiple drawings given and their amount is different and the time period is also different. कभी 1 अप्रैल को विड्रॉ कर लिया, कभी 1 मई को विड्रॉ कर लिया, कभी 1 दिसंबर को विड्रॉ कर लिया. So in a case when there are multiple drawings and the amounts are unequal and the time period is also unequal, in that case we will use product method. The formula for product method will be total product multiplied by rate upon 100 multiplied by 1 upon 12. To understand it better, let's take an example. Suppose Mr. A or Mr. Ajay withdrew the following amounts. Now in the question you can see that he has withdrawn different amounts on different dates. On 30th April he has withdrawn 5,000, on 1st June he has withdrawn 8,000, and on 1st November 4,000, on 1st February 7,500. We have to calculate interest on drawing at 12% per annum. So when there is a question when different amounts with different dates are given, what you have to do is to find remaining months. Remaining months means 31st March यानी year closing की date तक कितने months बचे हैं. From the date of drawing till the date of closure of accounts कितने months remaining है. To illustrate, 30th April to 31st March there are 11 months. From 1st June to 31st March, there are 10 months. From 1st November to 31st March, there are 5 months. And from 1st February till 31st March, there are 2 months. So we will find out the remaining months and note it down. The next step is to multiply the drawings into the remaining months. So 5,000 multiplied by 11, 55,000. 8,000 multiplied by 10, 80,000. 4,000 multiplied by 5 months is 20,000, and then 7,500 multiplied by 2 is 15,000. So what we have done till now, we have find the product. Firstly, we have to calculate the remaining months, and then we will multiply the drawings into remaining months to find out the product. Now the formula states we have to get the total product. Sum करेंगे हम सबका, that is 1,70,000 multiplied by rate upon 100, that is 12 upon 100 multiplied by 1 upon 12. So after solving, we will get 1,700 rupees as interest on drawing for Ajay. Now moving to the last topic of this video, that if the partners agrees to withdraw equal amounts at equal interval, the parties can make an arrangement where they decide to withdraw only a specific amount at the beginning or end or mid of every month or quarter, whatever they desire. तो अगर ऐसा क्वेश्चन आता है कि पार्टनर्स ने एग्री किया है कि हम विड्रॉ करेंगे एंड एक पर्टिकुलर डेट को ही विड्रॉ करेंगे और पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट ही विड्रॉ करेंगे, सो इन दैट पर्टिकुलर केस वी हैव ए सिंपल मेथड टू कैलकुलेट इंटरेस्ट ऑन ऑल दैट ड्राइंग. द फॉर्मूला विच विल यूज इज total drawings multiplied by rate upon 100 multiplied by average time period divided by 12. Now total drawings are easy. Suppose 5,000 per month है तो 12 months का हो जाएगा 60,000. Rate would be given in the question. Now what is this average time period? The average time period is calculated by adding up the time left after first drawing and the time left after last drawing and then dividing it by 2. यानी जब पहली बार विड्रॉ करेगा पार्टनर उसको प्लस करोगे, उसके बाद जितने मंथ्स बच रहे हैं वो, एंड देन लास्ट टाइम जब विड्रॉ किया उसके बाद कितने मंथ्स बच रहे हैं ईयर एंड में उसको प्लस करोगे, एंड देन वी विल डिवाइडेड बाय 2. और क्लियर करते हैं इसको, एक टेबल के थ्रू इसको समझते हैं कि किस तरीके से कैलकुलेट किया जाएगा. कि सपोज एक पार्टनर विड्रॉ कर रहा है एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ एवरी मंथ. Beginning of every month means 1st of April, 1st of May, 1st of June, 1st of July, and last one will be 1st of March. So 1st of April से अगर आप कैलकुलेट करते हो 1st of April से 31st March is 12 months, and then last drawing होगी 1st of March. तो 1st of March से 31st March, that is 1 month. 12 plus 1 divided by 2, तो average time period will be 6.5 months. Now if he is withdrawing at the mid of every month, 15th of April से लेके 31st March, 11.5 months, and then from 15th March to 31st March, that is half month. 11.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2, 6 months average. अगर end of every month है 30th April, 31st May, 30th June, last one will be 31st March. So 30th April से 31st March 11 months, 31st March से 31st March, that is 0 days. तो 11 प्लस 0 डिवाइड बाई 2, दैट इज फॉर 5.5 मंथ्स. ये तो हो गया मंथली अगर वो एग्रीमेंट करते हैं. अब दे कैन ऑल्सो एग्री ऑन क्वार्टरली बेसिस. क्वार्टर्स कितने होते हैं 3 मंथ्स के. दे आर 4 क्वार्टर्स इन अ ईयर ऑफ 3 मंथ्स ईच, दैट इज अप्रैल मई जून, देन जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर, देन October November December, and the last one is January February March. Now the partners agree to withdraw at the beginning of every quarter. First drawing will be on 1st April, that is 12 months. Then last drawing will be on 1st January, that is 3 months. So 12 plus 3 divided by 2, 7.5. If mid of every quarter is there, first quarter is from April, May and June. Mid will be 15th May, that is 10.5 months remaining. And last January, February, March, so the mid will be 15th of February. So 1.5 months from there. That is 6 months on average. Last point, if the partners are withdrawing at the end of every quarter, first quarter ends on 30th June, that are 9 months remaining, and the last drawing is on 31st March, that is 0 months remaining. So average time period will be 4.5 months. So in case there are agreement between the partners regarding drawings to be made at a specific interval and a specific amount is to be withdrawn, then you will use this formula: total drawings multiplied by rate of interest into average time period. Okay, so this is it for this video. We will continue with some more numericals in next video. Till then, take care.